Let's discuss. Hey everyone, it's Rachel back again with another reaction video, and today I'll be checking out a track from the new album from the band Cold Night For Alligators. The album is called The Hindsight Notes. I have not done any videos for them, but I've checked out all the singles and I've been excited for the album, so I got the opinion of two of my friends from Discord who have listened to the album, and this was one of the songs that both of them mentioned. It is called Worn Out Mannequin, so that's what we'll be checking out today, and I believe we're checking out a live version of it, and that's the official video that they put out, so I will link that in the description as well as the rest of their social media. But other than that, I'm going to stop talking and we are going to get straight into it.
I was marching on, life just went along. It was not the sun, it belongs where I go. Now the show it's my mirror, it's stuck in its reflection. It's the road I choose, it's the before my soul, dig deeper to see.
Naked and buried, I finally fell. My mind's
accepting my own abuse. Courtesy, dark and blistered. Worn out mannequin.
Cold Night for Alligators, Worn Out Mannequin. Let's discuss. I have no idea what this will sound like on the album because this is obviously, after watching it, it's the studio session, and I'm curious to see vocally if it will be different in just a regular recorded version or what, because some of the factors in this song, I wonder if they were, in the recorded version that wasn't the studio recorded version, is what I'm trying to say with a lot of words. But anyway, the vocalist of this band just has a beautiful voice. I haven't seen anything like this from them before. Like I mentioned, I've only listened to the singles from this album just really on Spotify, so to watch this, to hear like a live sort of version, the voice is almost better sounding on this than some of the singles, and that was one of the things that really drew me to the band, was that clean voice. So I didn't pay any attention either to the feature before going into this for some reason. I don't know why. So the unclean vocals really took me by surprise. I hadn't paid any attention at all to that, but it sounded incredible with this track. Instrumentally, when the feature comes in there with the first part where you get the unclean vocals, instrumentally that part is probably my second favorite. I'll get to what my favorite part instrumentally was as well, but just the build up to the song, definitely progressive, which is obvious, but the build up that's there, and the ability to really grab your attention with what end up being kind of the slower elements of the song overall, other than I would say probably one part that I'll get to related to what I just mentioned, but anyway, it has just a really nice build up, the use of the feature, and then when their voices overlap, it just adds something, so like the sound of their voices together, incredible. The part that I was going to mention instrumentally, I would say like there's a little bit like right before the 4-minute mark, I think, where the keyboard really comes in, and it's a slowed down part of the song, and then it sort of takes off from there. Everything instrumentally from where that keyboard comes in, I think, forward would be probably my favorite part instrumentally. There's just the use of the gospel sort of vocals, the regular vocals that I was talking about, with just such a gorgeous voice and some of those notes towards the end there. Instrumentally though, they're kind of touching on like the heavier parts of the song, because that instrumentally it's just going, yet complementing the softer parts still so well. So for me, I love this. This is probably my favorite of the songs that I've heard from this album overall, which would be the singles in this track at this point. I may try to make one more video. There's one more song that was mentioned, but I'm not 100% sure given my schedule right now that I'll be able to. I will try though, so we will see. For now though, this is absolutely my style. I really am getting more into different bands that touch on the progressive side of things, and this, sometimes the vocals won't hit quite as well for me with some bands, but the instrumentals really will. With this, it feels like everything was on point for me. That's how I felt with the singles as well. That's why I was really drawn to this album and wanted to make a video or two about this band, because we go a lot of like the deathcore, metalcore route, and I try to make sure we sort of branch off into the progressive side of those genres as well as much as possible, because it's a really nice sound. So I'm very glad that this was a studio session like this. It came out incredible. Let me know what you thought in the comments. I will link the video that I reacted to in the description. Make sure if you enjoyed this as much as I did, go check out that music video that they made. Give it some love. I'm gonna leave a comment for sure because the quality was also excellent. So let me know what you thought. Other than that, you can also find my link tree in the description. It will have the invite for the Discord server that I mention in every single video. It's full of a bunch of my favorite people. We've got a lot of music related conversation, a lot of conversation completely unrelated to music. I'm gonna try and incorporate more sort of early stuff in Discord and that sort of thing, because the community has been really big for me, and I just really enjoy the people in there and kind of seeing the connections that have been made in there because of music. It's really cool. So if you're interested in coming to join, check out the community. That will be there, as well as my Instagram profile link. On Instagram, I do keep it all music related. Sometimes on my story about new videos, if I remember, and have the thumbnail, that sort of thing. I post every Friday a chart of what I've listened to the most over the course of that week, whether it be singles, albums, EPs. It's just a chart of whatever I've been listening to the most and how much I've listened to it. I post that every single week on Friday, and then throughout the week I usually do 2 other posts that are either merch. I have a huge merch collection. I'm always getting new merch, sweatshirt, vinyl, shirts, flags, that sort of stuff. So I post on Instagram the merch I'm getting, that you get the idea of it. I have a ton of that. And then sometimes about shows, since shows are back, been going to shows recently. If I have pictures or videos or anything to share from that experience, I'll also post something like that. You get the point, music related stuff. So if that interests you at all, it will be in the link tree like I mentioned, but my handle on there is Rachel Reacts, just like my YouTube channel. As always, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it.